Hello, are you Matt Graves from 605 Construction?
Yep.
I'm calling Graves from New Era Steel. How are you doing today?
Good. Real good. Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, we've talked over the phone over and over quite a bit and just haven't met you in person.
Yeah.
Finally got the time to come out and meet you in person. And
Yeah, we got a little break in the weather here, and with a little rain slowed us down, so I got time to meet with you.
yeah, the weather's finally warming up a little bit out there.
Yep, warming up, and hopefully we can dry out a little bit so we can start digging some foundations in and getting moving on some projects we got going on here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What kind of projects you got going on?
We've got some apartments and we've got some residential custom houses that we're gonna do. We've got some projects going here in South Dakota and Montana and Wyoming and one in Minnesota. So we're gonna have some projects coming up that we're gonna need some steel work on. So just wondering what you had to offer me today and see if we can do some negotiating here and I get some work going your way.
Yeah, like I said, I'm from Wyatt, the owner of New Era Steel, and a little bit about us. We're just a custom fab metal shop, and we do everything from doing the drafting in the house to building in the shop to cutting it to welding it to fabbing it, and then we even got a paint shop, and we can prime it. We got a few connections to get stuff powder coated, so if you need something finished for a fancy house but we've been working a lot with different contractors in these big apartments, and we've been doing a lot of stairs and rails, and we build all the stairs out in the shop and then prime them, and then we truck them to wherever, and we've been doing stairs in South Dakota, Wyoming, and Montana, and just all over. That's kind of got that niche and just doing them type of stairs because no one likes to do them.
Yeah. So on your stairs, are they fully assembled, or are they in pieces, or do we have to have a crew to put them together, or how does that work?
Yeah, we put the two sides together, so this is the stairs part or the stringers part, and then we deliver them, and so they're in two pieces, and then usually the company's got a crew that sets them, and then they gotta put the stair on the angles. And sometimes we weld them stairs in, but sometimes they just do it themselves just by
When you talk about
lagging
the
them
stairs,
in.
you mean the tread part of it?
Yeah, the treads.
Yeah. Now, do you do grading too? We have some
Uh,
commercial jobs or industrial jobs. We'll do some grading stairs. Will you also do grading or not?
yeah, we've done grading stairs. We assemble them all in the shop. We put them piece by piece together, and then I don't know. We kind of just got a way to put them together, and we just weld everything in the shop, and then we deliver it to the field, and then they assemble it into the building.
So they can set it in one piece.
Set it in one piece.
Okay. Is that finished painted then, or does it need to be painted in the field?
We prime it, and then we paint it yellow.
Okay.
So usually, I mean, depends on if they want us to paint it in the shop, we will. But if they want to paint it out in the field themselves, they usually do that. But
Okay.
they rather have us paint it in the shop.
Okay. Do you also do railings, like hand railings and staircase railings for picket railing and multi-line railing?
Yeah, we do all sorts of that stuff. We kind of like that design stuff. We got a machine that cuts everything with a laser ran by a computer and cuts everything perfect, and then we just fab it and weld it. So we do everything along the line of commercial railing to industrial railing to railing in $1 million house.
Okay. So you got a pretty good feeling on railings and stairs. How about you structural? Do you do any structural work like beams, columns, decking, joist and deck, any of that stuff?
Oh yeah, we do. We do a lot of structural to hold up buildings. We do commercial, but then we also do structural for houses. We kind of like the bigger stuff, or a couple of my guys kind of like the bigger stuff, including myself. So we pretty much just do everything from little stuff to heavier stuff. Like we've done beam that had 180 welds in it, and that was for a house, and that was pretty big. But
Yeah.
we pretty much do everything.
So do you get your products local, or do you order them from? Where do you get your products?
We usually go to Norfolk, and then we sometimes go to Wilmer. And when we go to Wilmer, that's some of the stuff we can't get here in Nebraska. So we go to Wilmer in Minnesota and get some of that bigger stuff. But then also they do a couple. They got a big machine that cuts out the bigger pieces that we can't really function good enough. So then they cut it out, and then we go get it, and then usually it's ready for fab right when it hits the shop.
So you do all the custom fab right here in your
We
shop?
do all the custom fab right here in our shop.
So do you supply all the bolts and the connections and the breakout sheets of how this product goes together?
Yeah, we provide everything to bolt it up to everything that you need. We provide prints for you. We provide the lags and.
Now your prints and your drawings that you do, are they 2D or 3D?
They're 3D.
Okay.
So they're pretty easy to read, and we have a professional drawer that does all that stuff, and
So you got a guy in house that does your drafting for
Yeah.
your approval prints, and
We got a guy in the house that does all the drafting, and then once he gets done with it, it gets sent to the engineer, and then if it's got to be revised, he sends it back, and then our detailer revises it, and then sends it back again, and then hopefully get our approval.
how about if I need an engineering stamp on it? Can you do that, or do you have somebody that works with you so I can get the calculations done on it? Most of our jobs need calculations for the city. Can we get that done through you?
We usually send that over to our engineer, and then looks it over and stamps it. We don't have an engineer in house, so
Okay.
You
Do we have to pick up the steel here at your shop, or do you deliver, or how does that work?
we deliver everything with our truck and trailer. So we usually deliver it right to the job site, and then the company unloads it with their company machine.
Okay. And is that in on the price?
Yep, that's all included on the price. Everything that's in the invoice is what you get, or whatever
so when
you ask
quote it,
for.
it's a turnkey project then,
Yep,
except for the install.
yep.
Okay. Well, that
So
sounds pretty good to me.
you want to make a contract or something?
Well, what kind of time frame are you in? Are you looking for work right now? Or are you ways out, or what are you doing?
See, we're pretty low overhead, so we pretty much, if we get a job that come in, and we usually make time for it, but we're pretty packed right now. So what's the time frame you're looking for?
In a month here or so.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
Okay.
That should work.
Now, we need some stairs done.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll
I'll
touch up at a later date.
Yep. And I'll get you the plans, and we'll go from there and see what we can do.
Yep. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Well, thank you very
Perfect.
much.
Thank you.
Yep. Nice to work with you.